家好，提醒大家一下哈，就是说如果有打过全剂疫苗的可以坐在父母店这边。如果是没有打全剂疫苗的请您到报名处那一边哈，请要坐到报名处那一边。全剂疫苗的坐在父母店。如果没有打全剂疫苗的同门呢，请你们呢到报名处那一边哈，谢谢你们的合作。那请大家呢将你们的手机调为震动或者关机哈，法会即将要开始了，请你们将你们的手机调为震动或者关机。真佛宗美国彩虹雷藏寺大力金刚护摩法会开始，与会大众请起立，恭迎真佛宗创办人无上法王根本传承上师圣尊莲生活佛，请大家虔诚合掌，唱诵莲花童子心咒。我们一起齐声问候，师尊好，师伯好，大家好。顶礼坛城，做观想大礼拜，一拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心三印。二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心三印。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，回天心三印。四平等一起手。恭请师尊移步到展视频，接受顺线上众弟子们的问安。
师好，师
佛就是师尊好，阿弥陀佛。师尊好，祥师尊，师尊，东佛师尊，师尊好，爱你，师尊。 我们爱你，好
天天开心。
我们爱你，阿弥陀佛，世尊阿弥陀佛，平安的佛系，世尊好，世尊好，阿弥陀佛，爱你，世尊
普希尊的健康长寿年，开心的自在，长地世间众
爱你，
众生
健康，为了气体，
安康
在安康，身体爱你是真，
天天开心。
都是的，
爱你世尊，想你，
好，世尊好，世尊好，
苦世尊，
爱你，造百万大家爱你，合适的房子别墅，合适的房子别墅，早日
是你的神，
我的我爱的好男人，
爱
珍惜喜欢我的长相，爱上大桥，你的老公10万到100万，房子别墅一切成就
谢谢尊哦。
爱我的好，
我们的心中
按照百万欧上大桥，
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛升法王座。
We welcome our lineage Guru, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng, to enter into the Homa Hall, pay homage and ascend to the Dharma throne.
请讲师助教他们善信大德就座。恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛加持主持者报名表格。
Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to bless the prayers of the primary supplicants and merit holders. The offering of Hatha. Let us now join our palms, and we are inviting Tanzan Katsu Rinpoche to represent the offering of Hatha on behalf of all of us, to pray for the bestowal of Dharma teachings from our lineage Guru as the symbol of the highest honor. Visualize true Buddha lineage. Namo Vairukana Buddha. Namo Buddha Lokana. Namo Amitabha Buddha. Namo Padma Kumara. Namo Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Visualize Grandmaster and all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas sitting on top of our heads, radiating light to bless us. Recite Padma Kumara mantra 7 times.
Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum. 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 Om Guru Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum.
Perform the visualization of the 4 immeasurables. Visualize ancestors and relatives from the father's side to your right, from the mother's side to your left, friends and teachers behind us, enemies and karmic creditors in front of us, sentient beings around us, together practicing tantric dharma and ultimately attaining Buddhahood. Clap twice and snap your fingers to awaken the deities. Recite purification mantras and the deity mantra.
Om Siodoli Siodoli Siomori Siomori Soha. Om Vajra Sutra Hum. Namo Samanto Modarat. Om Tudu Tudu Dewe Soha.
Recite invocation mantra.
Hum Soha. Om A Hum Soha. Om A Hum Soha.
We sincerely invoke the Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng. The Holy Red Crown Vajra Master, His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng. Namo White Mahapadma Kumara. Namo Lotus Light Unhindered Buddha. Namo True Buddha School Lineage Gurus. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Mahabala. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Mahabala. We sincerely invoke the main deity of Homa, Namo Mahabala. Namo Golden Mother of the Primordial Jet Ponds. Namo Five Dhyani Buddhas. Namo True Buddha School, 8 Primary Deities. Namo Yamantaka. Namo Akalanata. Namo 4 Heavenly Kings. Namo Sima Bodhisattva. Rainbow Temples, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities. All the deities enshrined at the True Buddha Tantric Order, at the Seattle Lezang Temple, and at the South Mountain Retreat. Rainbow temples, mountain god, earth god, plant gods, wind gods, water gods, heaven god, heavenly fire gods, dragon gods, and all divinities, as well as the city gods, to please radiate light and bless this Homa. Create homage using visualization, first to the Guru and all Buddhas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all Bodhisattvas. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dhamma protectors. Visualize for prostration on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth head bow. Great mandala offering. Form the offering mudra. Visualize the transformations of the offerings to become innumerable to fill the whole cosmic space. Make the offering above to the lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, the main deity of Homa, Mahabala, all Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, Dakinis, and divinities, and below to all sentient beings. Mount Meru, 4 continents, and sun and moon transform into precious offerings for the Buddhas. May these wondrous treasures and merits purge our karma to all of our civilization. Fourfold refuge. Visualize our lineage root guru, all the lineage gurus, Buddha jewel, Dhamma jewel, and Sangha jewel to form bright white light to empower us. Namo Kurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Kurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye, Namo Kurupe, Namo Buddhaye, Namo Dhammoye, Namo Sankhyaye. Armor protection. Form Vajra Clubs Mudra. Recite Vajrapani mantra 7 times. Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali, Om Boranjali. Inviting His Holiness Living Buddha Lian Sheng to perform blessings with mala.
恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛
Inviting
金
His
刚
Holiness
礼
Living
图
Buddha
结
Lian
界
Sheng
加
to
持
set
报名
ceremonial
妙的护
dedication,
摩木
to
及
bless
供
the
品。
registration forms, homework cards, and all the offerings.
请大家起立，恭敬合掌，恭请法王圣尊莲生活佛金刚棒开炉结界，点起护摩火，供品下炉，演化息灾祈福争议敬爱超度手印，与会大众唱诵大力金刚护摩祖尊心咒。
Recite the heart mantras of the eight principal deities and incarnate Buddha Amitabha.
Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Panamo Ling Tholing Soha. Om Ha 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 Wei Samoyen Soha. Om Jani Juni Junti Soha. Om Jambala Chanang Chanaye Soha. Om A Hum Peza Guru Pema Siddhi Hum Se. Om A Hum Guru Pe Ah Sasamaha Lian Sheng Siddhi Hum. 德亚他嗡贝卡兹呀贝卡兹呀玛哈贝卡兹呀那扎萨摩卡德嘿梭哈南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。南无36万亿119,500同名同号阿弥陀佛。请大家起立。
Recite the supplication to the Buddha to stay in the Saha world. I pay homage and supplicate His Holiness the virtuous and marvelous Tantrika, all Buddhas of the 10 directions, compassionate bodhisattvas, Herukas, Dhammapalas, and Dakinis, protectors of Dharma. The nights are long, the 3 poisons are proliferating. My body and soul are stricken, tumbling in the mystery of perpetual rebirth. With great compassion, His Holiness came to this world to salvage the deluded ones. 3 jewels, eminent wondrous light, provide refuge for all. All fortunate beings, human and devas, rely on His Vajra body for the bestowal of teachings, vows, precepts, empowerments, and attainments. We disciples of Buddha plead that you stay in the Saha world to toil the Dharma wheel, to benefit and give happiness to multitudes of sentient beings. Merit dedication. May all uphold the Buddha, ascend to the realm of utmost bliss, repaying for full generosities from above, aiding those in the 3 realms below. Upon seeing the Buddha, may we transcend life and death. Like the Buddha, may we liberate all. To Buddha's school disciple who heartily pray to the main deity of Homa today, Mahabala, the protector with great power, to please protect our lineage Guru with your majestic power, to wipe out all demonic calamities with your lasso to bind love, respect, and enrichments. Please bestow abundant good fortune and resources, and purify all your karma. May we be blessed with great health and energy. And may His Holiness continually stay in samsara to turn to Dharma wheel. Inviting His Holiness to perform the overall merit dedication. Homage to Golden Mother. Homage to Amitabha Tathagata. Homage to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. Homage to Padma Kumara. Homage to Mahabala. To Mahabala we pray to please guide the Bardo spirits with affinity, Bardo spirits without affinity, to be reborn into the pure Buddha lands. We pray to Mahabala to please support True Buddha School. We pray to Mahabala to eradicate the karmic sicknesses of all beings. We pray to Mahabala by your Vajra pole, your divine duster, Vajra lasso, and the subjugation mudra to subjugate all the wandering and homeless ghosts. We pray to Mahabala to subdue the pandemic, to subdue the viruses, to subdue the sicknesses, and to subdue all adverse affinities. Please support spiritual cultivators so that they can be liberated from the 6 samsaric realms and to attain Bodhi. Om Mahabala Hom Hom Pe. May all of our prayers be granted. May the pandemic vanish. May the viruses disappear. May sicknesses disappear. May bad affinities vanish. Hundred syllable mantra 3 times.
Sato samaya malupanaya peja sato tenu padicha jato me pawa suto kayu me pawa sopo kayu me pawa anorato me pawa shawa hasidi mempora yacha shawa kama sutame jitamo siniran guru hom ha 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 Pangkawan sawa Tathagata Pejamami mancha Pejapawa Mahasamaya Sato ahom pe om Peja sato samaya malupanaya Peja sato tenupadicha Jato me pawa Suto kayu me pawa Sopo kayu me pawa Anorato me pawa Shawa hasidi memporaya cha Shawa kama sutame jitamo siniran guru hom ha 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 Pangkawan sawa Tathagata Pejamami mancha Pejapawa Mahasamaya Sato ahom pe om Peja sato samaya malupanaya Peja sato tenupadicha Jato me pawa Suto kayu me pawa Sopo kayu me pawa Anorato me pawa shawa hasidi memporaya cha shawa kama sutame jitamo siniran guru hom 哈哈哈哈呵，巴嘎文萨瓦，达他嘎达，贝扎玛咪门查，贝泽巴瓦玛哈萨玛呀，萨多阿哄佩。做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切。
Great homage using visualization for Student Guru and all Buddhas.
观想顶礼。
Visualize with procession on the ground, release the mudra. Second to all bodhisattvas. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra. Third to all Herukas and Dharma protectors. Visualize for procession on the ground, release the mudra. Fourth head bow. Recite completion mantra.
Om bring, om bring, om mani pe mi hom. 让我们以最热烈的掌声感谢法王圣尊莲生活佛主持大。
Let's give a round of applause to show our utmost gratitude to our lineage Guru for his presiding over this Homa fire offering
法
ceremony.
王圣尊莲生活佛做宝贵的法语开示。
Now let us join our palms with reverence and together we are inviting His Holiness to bestow the precious Dhamma teaching. Let's pay homage to the lineage Gurus, homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming, homage to Master Sakya Zengkong, and homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dubdan Darji. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Mahabala. Sumo, Tansen Gatso, Tutan City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
아이스테르 사랑해 오라미코 베케론 무초 스코인 이지바 이모지 지미 야비 뿌리뿌리 konnichiwa.
I would like to announce for next Sunday, January 30th. Wow, January will be gone. And when is the Chinese New Year? February 1st. Time flies. At Sunday at 3 p.m. there would be Manohara, the wealth-attracting goddess Homa fire offering ceremony. There's no need to give introduction on her. She was emanated from the heart of Amitabha Buddha. So we can say that she is a great wealth deity. And Manohara also give or let people win prizes If you don't want to win any prizes or you don't like money, and you are pure and clean, and you don't like money, then you don't need to become primary supplicants. Very simple. Today we did Mahabala. Wow, it was incredible, supreme. First, he immediately descended. Second, as soon as I formed the mudra, swiftly, very fast, he would descend. And if I did not form the mudra, he's abiding in the sky. So this deity is a special, great protector on special contract. Because he embodies Golden Mother, Amitabha Buddha, Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, and the attendant with the great power, and Padma Kumara, a union of 5 deities, a protector with great power. So his divine duster symbolizes Golden Mother, the Vajra pole, Padma Kumara, and on top of his crown is Amitabha Buddha. And he originally is the one of the 6 attendants to Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva and Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva. So the attendant, the Siddhigarbha, Padma Kumara, Golden Mother, and Amitabha. So 5 in 1. A special protector for True Buddha school. He's holding a pole that can hit and the enemies and make them dizzy. And the lasso can bind the enemies, and the duster can clear your karma or hindrances. And the other arm is forming the subjugation mudra, which means it would subdue everything. So this deity has tremendous power. So I hope that all of us would support him, because he symbolizes the special protector of True Buddha school. So he's enshrined here, and we cannot ask him to leave no matter what. I saw that he's so marvelous, so wonderful. So I wanted to have him back home. As soon as we opened the front door, we would see this protector. But the then abbot of Rainbow Temple and all the directors did not approve, did not say yes. So that's why I didn't bring him home. So he's always here. At that time, he was placed near the bathroom. And I said, "Oh, how could you place him near the bathroom? I might as well bring it home." And in front of my front doors. So, but if there are visitors coming to my house or foreigners, as soon as we open the front door, they would faint seeing him, and they would think that they've got to hell, because he's the attendant with great power, and he has been Grandmaster's protector all along, because he was sent by Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva to accompany Grandmaster in his deliverance of sentient beings in the Saha world. Therefore, you should become primary supplicants for this deity. See, on my right hand, right thumb, there is a mark, a symbol of this attendant with, or envoy with great power, which is this deity, Mahabala. He's right here on my thumb, with 2 eyes, nose, mouth. So he's along me all along. He's sent by Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva to help True Buddha's skull. Let me tell a joke first. This is a very short composition, and the title is being low key. I live in a 400 trillion old earth, sunning in the 50 trillion year old sun, and I always have some financial relation with Jack Ma. And have I ever boast about it? And even the computer that I use is especially designed by Bill Gates. So have I inflated myself? Have I been proud? No, that's why I'm very low key. This one is also a composition, and the title is Being Wronged. Xiaoming took exam paper home and had a score of 90, and Ming thought that his dad would praise him. But when Dad saw that, Dad said that you added 0 to this number, and he beat me, and I felt so wrong. I really did not add the 0, but I added the 9. So I was chatting with my boyfriend, talking about losing weight, and I was very disheartened and complained. I've been on vegetarian food for a year, and I didn't lose any weight. Instead, I gained. Then you must be a herbivore. Animals, typically they're bigger, like cows, elephants, kangaroos, rhinos. And it's one more. A rhino? Is that a vegetarian? So even by eating vegetarian hippos, and even vegetarian food can make you fat. the wife was looking at the mirror and complaining about her acne. Why do I have so many acne on my face? And the husband said, oh, because God was envious of you being so beautiful. And the wife said, but you're not handsome, but how come you have acne too? And the husband said, oh, because God punished me for lying. Okay, now we'll cover the topics. On the question and answer. Lianhua Tianhua from Singapore. Grandmaster, homage to you. I have a few questions. Sometimes when I practice and chant mantra, it takes a long time. So if the incense or the candle has finished, but I have made offering of them, do I need to make sure that they are still lit until the end of the practice? Because sometimes I didn't pay attention. For example, in meditation, the incense and candles are finished. So that's a very detailed question. But no need to worry. As long as you have made offering of the incense and candles, whether it's already burned away and the candles is finished, that's unrelated to you. Because you've made the offering of incense and candle and you have lit them. You have lit the candle and the incense. Then you just finish your practice. That's fine. Don't be so concerned about all the details. Whether the incense is extinguished, whether you have to lit a new incense or new candle, it's up to you. You can do it or not. Either way. Second question. My altar is inside a cabinet with doors. So if I finish my practice, but the incense is still burning, then I would burn it with fire so that it finishes soon, so that I can close the doors to the altar. So he finishes his practice. So of course you can do that. Because the incense is not finished yet, and because it is inside the cabinet and you want to close the doors, so you lit the incense, you burn the incense basically to make it burn fast, and then you close the door. That's fine. The third question, taking refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So does Sangha refer to ordained monks and nuns who are still striving for Buddhahood, or is it only to those ordained people who have attained Buddhahood? I have talked about this, refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. So the Sangha refers to the sages, not those ordained monks and nuns who are eating, being lazy, indolent, nitpicking, convoluted, not straight, still violating precepts. Those are not the ones that you take refuge in. So refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and Sanghas who have been liberated, ultimately liberated, and have attainments. So refuge in the Dharma is the teachings of the Buddha. So refuge in the Sangha is in the sages, those who abide by the precepts, who truly comprehend the Buddha Dharma, and they are kind and upright acharyas. Then they would be the sagely Sangha. So that's in the least. That's the least requirement. Sages who understand Buddha Dharma and can teach you Buddha Dharma. And they are upright, not convoluted. They don't have so much thoughts in their mind, always thinking about wealth, lust, fame, always moving their mind. But the sagely Sangha would quiet down immediately. And then when they move, they can handle anything. So it's a very qualified sagely Sangha. So if you have a Buddha inside him and you practice the Buddha Dharma and your conduct is like a sage. So this is called the three refuges, self-refuge. So the true refuge is refuge in yourself, taking refuge in yourself. The first, you comprehend Buddha Dharma and you actualize the Buddha Dharma or realize them. And second, you have reached the state of liberation. You yourself have been liberated and you can teach others to be liberated. And third, you are the sagely Sangha who abide by the precepts. So the true refuge is you take refuge in yourself. That's called a self-refuge. Do you understand? Next question from Indonesia. Siji. Grandmaster, please advise 2 questions. In the Tripitaka, it was written that Mahasri Devi is the mother of all Tathagatas and all the heavenly beings. Sometimes Grandmaster advise fellow disciples who practice Avalokitesvara to have Mahasri as the protector. So does Mahasri have a deep affinity with Avalokitesvara? Or is she the emanation of Avalokitesvara? So it's not just a regular goddess? Or it's not an ordinary bodhisattva?
观音有生因缘，难道大吉祥天女是观世音菩萨的化身吗？此天女是否非一般的天女，甚至非一般的菩萨？这大吉祥天呢、
Mahasri Devi, as we know,
马哈斯利亚，他这个在东密，日本的东密，
in the Japanese Tantrayana,
跟西藏的密宗的形象不同。
is different from the look in Tibetan Tantrayana or Chinese Tantrayana. In Tibetan Tantrayana,
是座天马，
Mahasri
马的后面有
is riding on a celestial
它的
horse
相貌，
with an eye
我们这个
on his behind,
马哈巴拉的相
and
貌
he looks like this Mahabala,
非常非常凶猛的，
very
这
ferocious,
个胸间挂着这个
and
可以讲
on her chest
所有的日母，还
she hangs
在显化，
all the
它
Tibetan
是以人头
vowels or consonants
几个人头，
and was placed or was symbolized by skulls, over 50 skulls.
西藏密宗的这个马哈斯
In a necklace
那么
hanging on her
东
neck.
密，日本的东密，
That's Tibetan Mahasri. But Japanese Mahasri is different. She looks like a goddess.
跟天上的仙女一样的那种形状，
So that's how she looks. It's very
非
beautiful.
常美丽。
The 12 Sri Devis are very
日本
beautiful.
密宗。
That's the Japanese Tantayana. They're different.
那么大吉祥天母也可以当护法，在西藏密宗
So
在东密另有
Palden Lamo in
但是
Tibetan
也是
can be treated as a protector.
天本来就是护持，
So the heavenly beings are
但
protectors.
是这大吉祥天
So
是
too,
观世
so
音
also
菩
in
萨的化身
Japanese.
吗？你问我，
So Mahasri is an emanation of Avalokitesvara? You're
大
asking
藏
me?
经有写
And
这
whom
大
should
吉
I
祥天是
ask?
观世音菩萨的化身吗？
Did the Tripitaka ever say that? Have you ever
天的大吉祥
read
天
that?
有一品，好像是也是在《妙法莲华经》吧。
I think it's inside the Lotus Sutra, right? Check the internet.
大吉祥天是观世音菩萨的化身吗？谁
Is
知
she
道？
an emanation of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? Anybody knows?
你们谁知道？有大吉祥天的这个品，佛说大吉祥天。
There was a chapter on the Mahasri spoken by the Buddha. Which sutra is that?
这是他问的。
He
大吉祥天
asks
就是观世音菩萨的化身，重点在这里。
That's the question.
它是大吉祥天女咒 Om Mahasriya Swaha。
That's the mantra.
是梵文，意思是大吉祥。佛说大吉祥天女12名号经，有这本经典，还有108名。
There is a sutra.
大吉祥天女其中的名号是吉祥莲华严饰，白色大白，莲华眼光耀，一切如
White.
一切天母。
Oh, there are many names to Mahasri.
慈莲华等等，非常多
Many
与莲华
names.
及白色有关的名号。这些名
There are many names that's related to
一般的
lotus and
诗意的来历。
and white, color white.
Om Mahasriya Swaha， 是一切莲华部母。
The mantra is Om Mahasriya Soha.
和莲华部母就是白衣观音。 哦，最胜金光明啊，金光明经啊，就是金光明经里面有记载啊。
It is recorded in the Golden Light Sutra about Mahasri.
是一切莲华父母的新陀罗尼，而莲华父母也是白衣观音。
The mother of the lotus division is the white robe Avalokitesvara. But does it mean that Mahasri is emanation of Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva?
大吉祥天女心咒 Om Mahasriya Soha.
The mantra of Mahasri, Om Mahasriya Soha. Mahasri means the great auspicious.
12名号经及108名经记载。大吉祥天女其中名号吉祥莲华
Light Sutra.
白色大白莲华眼大光耀。
And the names of Mahasri: Lotus, Big Lotus, White Lotus, White. So she has many names related to White and Lotus.
它有不可思议的来历。此外，大藏经也记载 ，Om Mahasriya Soha 是一切莲华父母心陀罗尼。达拉宁，而莲华父母就是白衣观音。总之啊，有亲戚的关系。
In some, they are related.
啊，你问的不错。
Your question's not bad.
观世音菩萨是有亲戚的关系。
They are related to Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. That's all I can say. Actually, in our spiritual cultivation, many Buddhas are related. There are 5 divisions of the Buddhas. Vairocana Buddha, Akshoba Buddha, Amitabha Buddha, Ratnasambhava Buddha, Amoghasiddhi Buddha. They are divided into 5 divisions. And the Lotus division belongs to Amitabha Buddha, and of course Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva too. And the Mahasri is a distant relative of the Lotus division.
师尊的书记载，吉祥天女更适合女子去修持。
Grandmasters in his book wrote that Mahasri is more appropriate for women to practice and not for men, because she appears in a goddess appearance and very extraordinary and has a pure mind. And if a man practices it, then he would have some attachment. So how do we practice so that we are not being violated? So this person, Siji, wants to practice Mahasri, but he wonders how to practice it so that not being violated. A respectful and faithful male practitioner wanting to practice Mahasri. It's very simple. Just abide by the precepts. So, if you abide by the Buddhist 5 basic precepts, then you will not be violated. you don't kill,
不杀生，
and you offer pure things.
不偷盗，
You don't steal.
你用偷盗的方法，偷盗的东西去供养，就是污秽，不可以的。
Then that would be filthy. If you use stolen things as offerings, that would be filthy. And you don't have any sexual
有不好的
misconduct.
思想去供养它，
So if you don't have
不好
any
的这个想念的方法去供养它，
bad thoughts as offering,
然后不妄语，
and you don't
欺
lie,
骗的话，
you
讲
don't
粗话
deceive, you don't curse
去触犯它。
to violate her.
最后呢，你喝
And
酒，
lastly,
像现在这个
you don't
COVID-19
drink like now during the COVID-19.
是有喝一点酒，
Grandmaster drinks a little bit.
虽然五戒当中有不饮酒戒，但是师尊
Although of the 5 basic precepts, one of them is not to drink,
并没有
but
说
Grandmaster took a little
醉
bit
起来
and
的
was
时候
never
就乱
affected.
了，那就触犯了它。
If you get drunk and lose control,
还是可以
then you are violating her.
就是讲说这个喝酒
But
戒
if you don't,
好像
then
供养
that's
这个
fine.
金刚神都是要用酒去供养。
So like when you make offering to the Vajra protectors, you need to use alcohol.
去供养，因为它也是属于金刚神之一呀。
And then in the Tibetan Tantayana, if you offer to Mahasri, you can offer alcohol too,
但是
because
你供养完了
she's also a protector.
把它丢掉太可惜。
And after the offering, if you just throw them away, that's
自己喝一点应该是
that's a
可以的
pity. So you just drink a little bit
但是
yourself.
千万不要哈，
That should be
喝酒开
fine.
车，不要喝酒开车，不要
But never drink and
你的这
drive
个性
and
不
never
要乱
lose
就没
control.
有触犯。
Then
守
you
着
don't
五戒
offend her. If you abide by the 5 basic precepts,
就可以供养大吉祥天。
then you can make
这
offering
五
to
戒是基
Mahasri.
本上的佛教的五戒。
And these 5 precepts are the basic Buddhist precepts.
好，就是这样子回答你的
Okay,
印度
that's
的
my
话
answer to Indonesian.
我
Siji.
们讲《金刚经》啊，
Now we will expound on the Vajra Sutra.
路上遇到一个乞丐，他手里
I
拿着
encounter a
一张纸写
beggar,
我是一个
and
聋
on
哑
his hand there was a note,
一点
I
不
am deaf and
怀疑他是个骗子，
dumb,
就说对
so
不起，
please
否不是日。
spare some money.
然后这个乞丐就开口讲，
So I suspected that he's a liar, he's cheating, so I told him, sorry, I have no money. But then he
因为
said,
惊讶的讲，
oh, I'm sorry, I lost my wallet. Can you please give me some money? Because I
这
need
个乞
to
丐也
buy,
很吃惊的讲，
I need to go
你
home.
不是日吗？
And then I said, but didn't you say that you're deaf and dumb? And the beggar said, but didn't you say that you don't read, that you're illiterate? 年轻人因为掉了头发，就去找了一位名医。 A young man
望着这个
starting to lose his
他
hair
的头
and
发
went to see a
以后
doctor,
叹口气，
and the
指着
doctor
不远处有一个扫
took a
地
look
的
and sighed and pointing to a monk
年轻人充满了希
sweeping
望地问
the ground.
那位这个出家人
So the young man was very hopeful and said, oh, the monk is
可以治疗
a master that can cure
这个名医就讲
hair loss? And the doctor said, no. A few months
会
later,
秃成像他那
you
样
would be like him.
法官审论一个小偷讲，你偷人家的钻石项链，
the judge was prosecuting a thief. You know, you're stealing other people's necklaces and jewelries. Don't you feel anxious at all? And the thief said, of course, sure, because I'm worried if they're fake.
因为钻石假的太多。
And there are too many fake diamonds
好
now.
吧，我们讲《金刚经》了啊。
Okay, now let's talk about the Vajra Sutra.
我们讲这个经名，能尽业障分。
Talking about the chapter 16, ability to purify karma.
能够清净你本身的业障。
The Vajra Sutra can purify your own karma. The title is very easy to explain.
金刚经第16
Chapter 16, Vajra Sutra, Chapter 16. It talks about the ability to purify your karma. Once the karma is purified,
你没有业障，
then you have no more karma.
你当然就是解脱。
Then of course you will be liberated.
解脱了怎么了？
And once you're
你
liberated,
就可以到西方极乐世界，
you can go to Sukhavati, to the Pure Land of eternal
没有业
light
障，
and
身体
eternal and serene
就
light.
可以到长极
You have no karma and your body will naturally emit light. That's the highest Pure Land.
报身佛的净土，你都可以去。
And you can also go to the
方便的净土，你当然也可以
reward
去。
Pure
十
Land,
方佛国的净土，你会
the magnificent land for proper rewards. And of course you can go to the abundant Pure Land for convenience.
第16，这个
And you can
金刚经是可以清除你本身
So
的业障。
the Vajra Sutra can purify karma. The title means it is able to purify your karma. Once your karma is completely eradicated, then you can go to the Buddha lands in the 10 Dharma realms, and you would have attainments in the 4 Sechli realms, which are Buddha, Buddhahood, Bodhisattvahood, Pratika Buddhahood, and Shravakahood.
我们就讲这个经文吧。这个
Let's talk about the sutra. I just said it. That's it. That's the end
讲到
of the
这里
teaching.
我倒是有一个感想。
Up to here, I have this
空，讲空，
thought.
无我相，无人相。
The Vajra Sutra talks about emptiness, the non-phenomena of self,
心经
non-phenomena of others, non-phenomena of sentiments, non-phenomena of lifespan. And the Heart Sutra is also talking about emptiness.
无眼界乃至无意识界，无
No eyes, ears, nose, eyes,
一无老鼠精。
mouth, body, and speech, and
金刚经是一样，也是讲空。心经
no sight, smell, sounds, taste, touch, and others. So Vajra Sutra and the Heart Sutra are talking about emptiness. There's nothing to
有
gain.
一个比喻跟大
In
家
this world, there is nothing to gain. I have an analogy. I am giving Dharma teachings here now, and you are all listening to the Dharma down there.
在金刚经里面讲，
In the Vajra Sutra, it is said,
说者没有说法的人，无听法的人，
there is no speaker, there are no listeners,
这回事。
and there is no such thing as Dharma. And this is emptiness,
也就是三轮界空，
which
叫
is
三轮界空。
the 3 wheels are
北藏寺啊，
empty.
在 Texas 德州
So in Texas, we have a 3-wheel or tri-chakra Lechang temple. So I bestowed this 3-wheel, the name 3-wheel to him. And at first he said, "You're talking about tricycle. The cars have 4 wheels, but you're giving me only 3 wheels." But the meaning of 3 wheels is from the Buddha Sutra. The 3 wheels are intrinsically empty. You need to comprehend this empty nature. The mindset of Grandmaster nowadays, my viewpoint on life, my life outlook is, I am an audience and enter into a movie theater to watch a movie. And in the movie there is a main actor called Sung Yen Lu and a main actress, a main character, a male character Sung Yen Lu and female character Li Xiang Lu. And then we started to play, to act. And then there are many other supporting characters, males and females, and also the many other supporting characters. And then also the scenes, which is Taiwan, Kaohsiung, Taichung. And we continue to act and to play to Seattle until now. And Sung Yen Lu became Grandmaster Lu and seated there giving Dharma teachings. And he has many followers established through the school. So I'm just watching this movie. I went to the movie theater. And the title of the movie is the origin of Sung Yen Lu. So from he was born and continued to play, and then the movie ends. The end. And after I finished watching the movie, then I would exit the movie theater. Of course, I would be moved or touched by the movie because the movie includes happiness, sadness, anger, joy, all of them. And I was carried away by all the acts, by acts of Sung Yen Lu and Li Xiang Lu, all being played out, the main characters and secondary characters and all the supporting. And then at the end, it's game over. So in Japanese, it would be called owari, game, which means the end.
真的如盛宴，在看假的如盛宴的电影。
So real Sung Yen Lu is watching a movie of the fake Sung Yen Lu. So the I who's giving Dharma teachings here is the fake Sung Yen Lu. But my Buddha nature is the true Sung Yen Lu. So the true Sung Yen Lu is watching the fake Sung Yen Lu acting in the movie. And one day it will end.
看完了，请问
or the Sengyan Lu that's played in the movie. So after we finish watching, so the main actors, supporting actors, all the cast in the movie has what relation to the audience. Although when you're watching, you would be moved and you cry when they cry, you laugh when they laugh, or you feel angry when they're angry, or sad when they're sad. But after you finish watching, oh, it's just a movie. The two are unrelated to each other. This is the audience watching myself played in the movie. This is the essential meaning of the Vajra Sutra. The actors or the characters in the movie are, of course, they're all fake. So the fake ones are very similar to the real ones. But I'm just an audience. And the audience is Buddha nature. It's the true Sengyan Lu. And the Sengyan Lu that's in the Saha world now is the fake Sengyan Lu. So all those actors, they are all just faking them. They are all fakes. Non-phenomena of self, non-phenomena of others, non-phenomena of sentient beings, non-phenomena of lifespan. But the Buddha nature is under self-control. So the audience Sengyan Lu and the Sengyan Lu that's being watched are totally unrelated. It's the Buddha nature. So now you understand what is Buddha nature and what is liberation. So the true Sengyan Lu is the one that's truly liberated. And all the characters that's being played out in the movie are all fake or false. But if the Sengyan Lu in the movie violated the precepts and have karma, they would still be cycled in the rebirth realm. So we can also say that the rebirth realm of the sixth samsara is also fake. So if you don't recognize it, then you would be in eternal cycle of the rebirth. But if you can recognize it, then, oh, this is just a movie, and the movie has ended, and you can liberate yourself, and you can have attainment, and you are under self-control, and you can free yourself. But if you regard the fake Sengyan Lu as the true Sengyan Lu, then you would continue to cycle in the rebirth cycle. Because if they make mistakes, they violate the precepts, they will continue the rebirth cycle. So I am explaining the Vajra Sutra, how to be liberated and how to purify your karma. So the sixth patriarch Huineng said, do not think of good, do not think of bad. It is totally irrelevant to him. Good or bad is totally irrelevant to him. And now you have freed yourself after reading the Vajra Sutra. You are just watching yourself playing in the movie of this life. But you also have to purify yourself in order to jump out from the rebirth cycle. But if you do not purify your own karma, it would be impossible for you to free yourself from the bondage of the rebirth cycle. So one day, when I die, when this fake Sengyan Lu die, I would just write 3 Chinese words, which is irrelevant. That I have no relationship at all with that fake Sengyan Lu. I'm just watching him play in the movie. I'm just an audience.
这样听得懂吗？
Now do you understand?
所以如何能清净自己的业障？标题。
So the title is How to Purify Our Own Karma. When you see it clearly,
你的人生就是一场电影。
that human life is just a movie.
我们每一个人都在演电影。
That every one of us is acting in the movie. We are all actors, actresses.
为中心在演电影。
We act our own movie. You are the focus. And one day the movie will end.
你如果不变成
If you don't become Buddha nature,
电影里面永远认为这个电影
then you will always think that the movie is real. You're inside the movie. You're carried away by the movie.
你还要再转世
You're acting in the movie, continue to act in the movie, and you would tumble in the rebirth cycle because your karma has not been cleared completely. But when you comprehend the Vajra Sutra, the non-phenomenal self, other sentient beings and lifespan, you don't act anymore in the movie. You have purified yourself. You jump out and you become an audience to watch yourself so that it doesn't go over, that the character that you play do not create or generate karma. Then you do not have to continue acting in the movie of this rebirth cycle. You have jumped out of it. You have been liberated. Then you would be clear about your own karma. I am explaining this very clearly to you. Greed, anger, delusion, doubt, and pride. Closing off the 6 thieves. The eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, and mind. They don't exist. And also sight, smell, taste, touch, and thought. They also don't appear. And there's also no wealth, lust, fame, food, and sleep. So only because of the fake Sengyen Lu that there is a rebirth cycle. The true Sengyen Lu has no rebirth cycle. There is no rebirth cycle for the true Sengyen Lu. A couple of days ago, Simu and I, after finishing our late night snack, she was going back to her bedroom, and I needed to drop some eye drops in her eyes and cover her with blankets and do protections around her bedroom. And she has a 4-wheel, like a wheelchair, like a tiny vehicle. That's only for one person. That if she cannot walk conveniently, then she can drive it, go to any room. She can drive it or ride it from her room to my room. And she looked at that vehicle and told me, there's a girl sitting on it. And immediately I asked her, is she beautiful? And then she just take a look at me. Now today, I'm asking her, was the girl on that vehicle beautiful? She said, even if the ghost is beautiful, I'm still jealous. So that's why she didn't say if she's beautiful or not. if the ghost is beautiful, was beautiful or not. Was it was it true what she saw? And she said, "Oh, there's a girl on top of this cart." And immediately I asked, "Is it beautiful? Is she beautiful?" That's the heart of that fake Sung Yen Lu. It's a ghost with no form, and you still ask if she's beautiful. So that this fake one asks like that. And in addition, as I walk back to my bedroom, I join my palms to Golden Mother and I would say Om Jimmu Siddhi Hom 3 times. And Golden Mother would rise to the sky and her brow point would radiate light upon my brow point. At such time, I would hear the sound of high heels from far away in the hallway, and then to walk to your side, and then it stops. Good thing, that's me. If it had been you, it would be goosebumps all over. It would be cold, trembling. And this is true. I don't lie to you. And just step to next to you and then it stops. Every day. Every day they do such things. Or the leather shoes of a man, man's leather shoes, or sandals. They wear different things. That they walk to my side. As they walk to my side. Good thing that was me. I have a thought then. Sometimes when they bug me, I would say, you know, by coming here, you don't need to greet me. I would just say, "Hi, how are you?" But you don't have to make any sounds. I'm not scared of the intangibles, but the sounds you made sometimes would surprise me. It would just shock me. All of a sudden, a loud sound would occur. Why? Every time. And also the sound of the shoes. I know you're all here. I would greet you. Hi. Every time I go there, I would say first, "Hi, how are you?" So, and they would not make any sound. So, but if when they do, I would be shocked. So these intangibles do exist. If there is no such things as the intangibles, then why do you wear mask? Because the COVID-19 cannot be seen with naked eyes either. The intangibles are such are like that. They exist. So from experience, the spirits, the netherworld, the ghosts with no forms do exist. So therefore, you cannot become ghosts or Bardo spirits. So in the future, everyone should be like this title, that you're able to purify karma in chapter 16, that you can purify your own karma. So through Vajra Sutra and to put it into practice, you can cleanse and purify your own karma. That's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum. Thank you very much to His Holiness Precious Dharma teachings. And this ends the English interpretation today. Thank you very much.
顶礼坛城，做观想大礼拜，礼拜根本传承上师及十方三世一切诸佛。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，为天心三音。二拜诸菩萨。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，为天心三音。三拜诸护法金刚。嗡啊吽，观想顶礼，为天心三音。四平等于其手。恭请师尊以布道展视频接受尊线上众弟子们的感恩之心。
感恩你师尊，
感恩你师尊，
感恩你师尊，师尊好，师尊谢谢你师尊，谢谢师尊，我们很想你。
感恩此让我进入这个前阵纪念
我们很想你。
We miss you very much. We love you. And we go for you.
感恩师尊的加持，放光加持，谢谢师尊。
加持自己身体健
好香。关于他的
你佛地阿昌，你佛地爱你哦。
所以你真心爱我的乖的好男人。
爱你，世君，我们爱你。我是佛佛地阿，我是
谢谢师尊，谢谢大家，下周见。我等一下呢，恭请师尊为大家灌顶哈。好，谢谢师尊，谢谢大家，下周见。
好，睡觉好，睡觉好。爱你哦。
生活佛为与会大众做大力金刚法灌顶，含有皈依灌顶。 最热烈的掌声，感恩师尊慈悲赐受大力金刚法灌顶。我们一起顶礼感恩师尊，谢谢师尊。